Keanu Reeves once said, "Never break a woman's heart." But why? When a woman is hurt, she doesn't just lose faith in love, she loses faith in herself. She might grow stronger, but she also closes herself off, afraid to love again. But a real man doesn't break her, he helps her heal. Not with empty promises, but with his genuine presence. He doesn't control, doesn't pressure, but creates a safe space where she can truly be herself. So, who do you choose to be? The one who makes her lose faith, or the one who helps her believe in love again? Have you ever wondered what makes the difference between a man who breaks her and a man who helps her heal? Both may enter her life, but the way they affect her is completely different. The man who hurts her is not always a bad person from the beginning. Sometimes, he is someone she once trusted and loved deeply, but his selfishness, lack of responsibility, or emotional immaturity slowly pushes her into a world of pain. He may be dishonest, always hiding the truth or manipulating reality to serve his own interests. He may create an illusion of love but lacks the strength to sustain it. He puts his own desires above everything else, disregarding how his actions wound her. When challenges arise, instead of facing them together, he chooses to walk away, leaving her alone to deal with the heartbreak. What are the consequences of being hurt? A woman who has been hurt repeatedly starts to lose faith in love. She begins to believe that real love does not exist, or, if it does, it only brings suffering. She withdraws from relationships, afraid of opening up to someone new. She may even blame herself, wondering if she was not good enough or worthy of love. Over time, she loses confidence and slowly disconnects from who she used to be. Emotional wounds do not just affect her love life, they disrupt her overall balance, making her more guarded, skeptical, and distant even in other aspects of life. Fortunately, not every man who comes into her life is there to hurt her. There is another kind of man, the one who does not just love her but also helps her heal. He does not make grand promises, he proves his love through actions. He is patient, understanding, and always present when she needs him. He does not rush her to forget the past or force her to open up, but instead, he walks with her at her own pace. He is not the man who showers her with expensive gifts or empty words, but the one who stands by her when she is vulnerable. The most important thing is that he does not control or try to change her. Instead, he creates a space where she feels safe enough to be herself. A man who helps a woman heal is not her savior, nor does he erase the pain from her past. He cannot remove the scars, but he can help her see them in a new light, as marks of growth, not wounds that will never heal. He helps her rediscover her worth, reminding her that she deserves love and that her past does not define her. Above all, he builds a foundation of trust, standing by her side with patience and understanding, creating a safe space where she can heal and grow. A woman who has been hurt will never forget the man who helps her heal because he does not run from her pain, he faces it with honesty, patience, and sincerity. He doesn't try to fix her or erase her scars, but he makes her feel safe, no longer afraid of being abandoned or feeling like she is not enough. He restores her faith in love, not through grand promises or empty words, but through small, consistent actions that show his unwavering commitment to being there for her. He supports her without judgment, lifting her up when she falters, and reminding her of her worth even when she doubts it. And in the end, the real question is not about who you have hurt or how you have been hurt, but who you choose to be. Will you be the man who breaks her down further, or the one who helps her heal and become stronger? Have you ever wondered how to become the man a woman can trust, rely on, and heal beside? It's not through grand promises or extravagant gifts, but through presence, patience, and the way you walk with her through her pain. A woman who has been hurt doesn't need someone who comes and goes like the wind. She doesn't need a man who says, "I will always be here," but then disappears when she truly needs him. What she needs is a solid presence, someone who proves through actions that he won't leave when things get tough. A real man doesn't need to promise he will stay, he simply does. He is there, quietly yet firmly, offering a sense of security that words alone can never provide. But presence alone is not enough. A man who wants to help a woman heal must have patience with her past. Not everyone can open their heart easily after being hurt. Some wounds take time to heal, and some fears don't disappear overnight. Don't push her to love you immediately. Don't ask her to forget the pain she has endured. Let love grow naturally. Give her the time she needs to feel the sincerity in you. Imagine a woman who has just walked out of a painful relationship. She no longer believes in love, no longer trusts men. If you truly care for her, you won't rush her into reciprocating your feelings. You won't ask her to erase her past. Instead, you will patiently show her, little by little, that real love still exists, that not all men are like the one who hurt her. Don't try to fix her. A woman doesn't need a man to come into her life and change who she is or mold her into someone else's ideal. Healing doesn't mean erasing her past, but helping her feel whole despite it. Her past wounds are part of her journey, proof of her strength, not something that should define her. A real man doesn't try to fix or change her. He accepts her as she is, with all her scars and flaws. He stands by her, not to repair, but to walk with her, helping her move forward, appreciating the person she's become, and growing together. Being a pillar of support does not mean being controlling. A good man does not protect by imprisoning but by creating a safe space where she can be herself. True protection is not about possession. You do not need to control her or make her feel dependent on you. A woman doesn't need a golden cage, no matter how beautiful it may seem. She needs freedom, the space to be herself, to pursue her dreams without feeling restricted. A real man understands that security doesn't come from keeping her close out of fear, but from allowing her to be herself without the fear of losing him. The person who can make a woman truly trust must be someone who makes her feel safe. And this sense of security is not just about physical protection, it is about the peace within her soul. A woman may have been hurt before, may have questioned the meaning of love, but when she is with him, she no longer feels anxious or afraid. He does not make her feel trapped or lose her freedom. Instead, he helps her understand that she can be herself, that she can reveal her most vulnerable sides without fearing she will be hurt. This security does not come from empty promises but from his daily actions, his patience, his respect, and the way he is always there when she needs him. Not only that, but he also helps her believe in love again. She may have lost faith before, may have thought that love only brings pain. But when she meets him, she slowly realizes that love is not always about heartbreak. He does not try to erase her past, nor does he force her to forget what she has been through. Instead, he accepts her as she is, cherishes her experiences, and patiently shows her that love can be something beautiful when placed in the right hands. He does not use empty words to reassure her. He proves his sincerity through his actions, by always being there, even when she doubts or fears. And no matter how strong she is, there will be days when she feels exhausted, discouraged, and struggles to find a reason to smile. But he is the one who can make her laugh, even when she thinks she cannot. It is not about shallow jokes, but the way he brings her a sense of lightness and peace just by being by her side. He does not try to make everything perfect, but he knows how to remind her that life is still full of things worth cherishing. He brings her moments of peace, genuine happiness, and helps her realize that happiness is not something unreachable. Most importantly, he doesn't just love her outer beauty, he loves her soul, the very essence of who she is. Physical beauty may fade over time, but it's the soul that truly makes a person special and unique. He doesn't let her past define her worth or judge her by the challenges she faced. Instead, he sees the woman she is today, strong, independent, and deserving of love. To him, she doesn't need to be perfect or try to be someone else, because by simply being herself, she is already more than enough. Her authenticity is what makes her beautiful, and that is what he cherishes most. One essential thing is to be a source of motivation and inspiration for her. A woman in love doesn't simply want someone to love, she wants someone who can grow with her, who can encourage her to reach for her dreams and become the best version of herself. If she has dreams, don't be the one to hold her back. If she has ambitions, don't make her feel like she has to choose between love and her career. A real man will always support her, helping her move forward and never standing in her way. Because true love isn't about confinement or limitation, it's about soaring higher together, lifting each other up to achieve more. Who will you be in her life? Will you be the man who breaks her, who makes her lose faith in love? Or will you be the one who helps her heal, who makes her believe in happiness again? The answer is not found in grand promises or extravagant gifts, it's in how you love her every single day. Love is not about words, it's about actions. Don't just tell her you'll always be there when she needs you. Don't just promise to protect her, make her feel safe when she's with you. One man can walk into her life and leave behind scars, but another man can come and help her heal. You have the power to choose who you become. Be the man who makes her feel whole, not because you give her everything she wants, but because you help her see her own worth. Be the man who makes her feel safe, not by controlling or holding on too tightly, but by making sure she knows that no matter what happens, you will always be there. The man she will never forget is not the most perfect man, but the most sincere one. None of us are perfect, but we can choose to be the best version of ourselves, to love in the fullest way possible. You don't need to be perfect to be the man she will never forget. You simply need to be genuine, patient, and always present in her life. It's not about grand gestures or trying to fit some ideal. It's about showing up consistently, being there when it matters, and making her feel seen, understood, and valued. Be that man, starting today. And now, I want to hear from you. What do you think truly makes a man unforgettable to a woman? Share your thoughts below.